And we're back. So today we're going to be farming the demon Matsuri Trial of the Vengeful, farming it on Legendary. So there's a few things you need here to basically keep a team even keel. You need fire resistance across the board, lots of it, as much as you can on every character. You need a damage dealer that can deal AoE, ideally water damage. And you're going to need some form of tank. I've done this lots with Galoof, and now I've switched over to Charlotte. I think Charlotte may be a little better. And as much fire resistance as you can get on her. You're going to need to be able to deal fire damage every single turn, ideally. And I like to bring a healer, swap out, bring a healer. I'm bringing Uraisha this time just for some, I don't know, mitigation and a nice buff. So what I like to do is, I'm trying out Auron. I just pulled an Auron, so I'm trying Auron for the first time. I have him equipped with a fire weapon so that he can spam his LB every single turn, and he can do AoE, well, basically fire damage, as well as breaking all of the add-ons that get summoned. And so what you want to do is every time you deal fire damage, he's gonna summon this red seal thing, and you need to kill that red seal. You summon 5 or 6 of them and kill them, and he's going to give you an ability that is going to crush his HP in half. So you're not really going to be doing damage to the boss specifically, because it would just take way too long. I think you probably could do that, but it would just take way too long. So basically what you want to do is set yourself up so that you're doing AoE water damage every turn, as well as, if you can, an Imperil. I like to use, you could use Cersei here, you could use a bunch of people, but I like to use Elena. Elena is really good for this fight. And so you see, I made a mistake with this recording. I did not bring a source of fire resistance, but if you can bring a source of fire resistance, you can basically take no damage here. So I won't be getting all missions in this clear because I end up losing. My Elena is the weakest fire resistance of the full batch. I happen to find a friend who had lots of fire resistance. But lucky for this, you will be getting an LB basically every turn. So if you need, you know, your Charlotte's LB for mitigation, whatever. I mean, you don't really take much damage. It's just really the fire damage that you have to worry about. And it's really the damage over time that kind of crushes you a little bit. So that's not a big deal. So you could, like for Auron next, I'm going to swap out for a different breaker who can AoE break as well as do fire damage. So maybe Lauren might be my next go with AoE breaking. A healer really could be anybody. I think I use Roy as my healer because he heals, you know, over time. Uraisha is just another healer-esque type person, somebody who can back up fire damage if you need to. And yeah, and basically you just want to set it up so that you're killing that red element every single turn, because then that's when he's going to give you the ability to wipe out half his HP in one hit. So there, now I'm pretty much set up. Auron's going to be spamming his LB every turn. And then I'm sort of switching for Charlotte. I've got her provoking one turn and then using LB the other turn. Uraisha's got a really strong buff. I think it's 170% or 200%. I'm not sure. I think it's 170%. Whatever it is, plus LB fill rate. It's a really good option. And you can spam it basically every turn. Plus she has the ability to heal over time. So what'll happen is you'll get hit with the damage over time spell, and then you will receive your latent healing, and so you'll actually heal the damage over time. So that sort of helps keep people alive. So if you do that with a combination of fire resist, you should have no problem with this fight. You really need. So my Elena is basically going to be here every single time. The front 3 units I can switch out and basically farm those front 3 units. I can farm out a breaker for Auron, a healer for Ayaka, and, well, whatever Uraisha's doing. Uraisha's just sort of... Uraisha's the only real total free unit you can swap out. So when I originally started doing this, I thought I was only going to be able to swap out 1, but it looks like I'm going to be able to swap out 3. So just repeat and just go. And so I think this turn or the next turn, he's going to give me the ability to damage him. So like I've got 10% of his HP down, that's just not good enough. I was trying to figure out a way I could bring Hio in here, but I don't think it's going to happen. This part of the fight's not so bad. It's when you damage him past his threshold, then he'll summon a whole bunch of those guys, and so you need to be able to do AoE damage every single turn, and lots of it. But other than that, this is just basically going to be a grind. This is the most challenging and longest of the Chamber of the Vengeful trials, but it's still not too bad. So there, I think I killed the red element now. And you're right, so I'm just kind of switching between her being able to heal over time and her limit break, or limit burst. The seal is broken, there we go. So now every single unit is going to be gifted an ability that is going to damage Sukomogami, whatever. Whatever it is. So now you just choose the easiest unit, whoever doesn't really break stride. And of course I think that's Uraisha for me. Oh no, oh, that's right, because I think my Elena died, so we gotta start this fight all over again basically, but that's no big deal. It is a big deal, however, next turn and the turns after when you start summoning a whole bunch of those bottom guys. Yeah, if you've got the fire resist, you can go through this without losing anybody. I did it with Galoof last time. I like Galoof here too. With draw attacks, and he basically just tanks everything. He's really good. I like Charlotte though because she does tank the AoE magic fire attack, and if you don't have good enough fire resist, she can tank it all. I mean, really, you could swap your Aisha out, or even your healer for that matter. If you've got max fire resist on everybody, you could swap your healer out with anybody who can use an elixir. And that can just keep your tank going. I think, maybe not. We'll see. So as you can see, the boss is now down in health, and it's the same old. All we're doing is keep him going. Orin is spamming that LB every turn, and that's important because those add-ons, they need to be broken and imperiled. Otherwise, you're not going to wipe them out in one attack. And if you don't, you're going to receive a whole bunch of attacks coming your way, and that can really wipe you out. And so see now how many adds there are? This is why you're going to be getting your LB every single turn. So there's no worries about, you know, getting your LB or not. You're like, oh, I got somebody who's got a huge LB bar, I can't fill it. You're going to end up filling it every turn. That's not the issue. And it basically just goes like this, and I think turn 13 or 14, something like that, you kill off enough of those red seals and he's going to grant you that ability again, and you just pop it off on him, and you should be good to go. There's really not much else with this fight that needs to be discussed. Anyway, so I'll let you finish watching the video, and thanks for watching. See you later.